What's up everybody, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing you guys Shiny Griffith and Monarch Guts. Oh my gosh, they look so cool. So without further ado, let's get into it. And, what the... Little bit of spoilers, they are both really good. I had seen them beforehand, and let's just say, they are easily the best units from this update. Or, no, Skull Knight, Guts and Griffith are the best from this update, for sure. Honestly, so is the Smith, or whatever his name is in the anime. This update is really good. So, let me place down all my farm units. And let's place down Guts. He's already doing 7k DPS, by the way. 6-7. Alright, sorry. But I'm going to go farm, so I'll be right back. Okay. I've got enough money. Well, almost enough money. This guy, Guts is crazy expensive. Let's place down Griffith. He is level 1, but don't worry. He's got good DPS. He's around 10k DPS max level. But that's not really why people use him. He's an insanely good support. So, let's start upgrading Guts. Well, let's check out his passives. So, branded 1, every 5 takedowns. So basically, every once in a while, or every 5 takedowns, a demon spawns, and once he kills that demon, he gets a 40% damage increase for 10 seconds. It doesn't stack. The struggler, while he's stunned, if enemy isn't bleeding in his range, it'll bleed for 20% of Guts' damage for 10 seconds. And then this unit gains 5% damage per injury stack, and every 10 seconds if there's a bleeding enemy in range, perform an attack 1 or attack 3. That passive with the injury stacks is with his ability, which I'll get to in a second. Hang on, let me upgrade him a bit. Insane DPS, 16k DPS on upgrade 2. Alright, there we go. And then Beast of Darkness. If this unit attacks a bleeding enemy, follows up with attack 2 for 50% of this unit's damage. Enemies hit by this follow-up are repulsed. So, you know, I'm pretty sure they just walk backwards, or go backwards. So let's upgrade them. 30k DPS, 47k, 52k, 63k, 70k, 72k. And then our last upgrade, he goes from, I'm pretty sure, line to cone to line, and then full AoE. Gotta stretch real quick. Alright, last upgrade. Yeah, full AoE. 80k DPS. That is with the 40% damage increase. Shut up, metal. 56k DPS without the increase. So it's still amazing DPS without the 40%. Alright, so let's use Beast of Darkness. Or, not Beast of Darkness, Berserker Armor. Sorry. I've been talking a lot today. When this is toggled on, this unit will begin to attack non-stop and gain full status effect and debuff immunity. As soon as the current attack is finished, follow up with another random attack. Each time this unit attacks in this state, gain 1 injury stack. And as you can see up there, injury stacks, where is it? This unit gains 5% damage per injury stack. So he will just keep on climbing and climbing and climbing his damage. You can get him to like 1,000,000 damage, but see, also 0 seconds, infinite DPS, absolutely nuts. But when you toggle it off, I think, depending on how many injury stacks you have, that's how long he's stunned for. So, I think it doesn't show it in the passive. I could be wrong, though. Alright, but overall, amazing unit. Let's move on to Griffith. Griffith is a bit confusing. Hang on, let me... Oh, I already have him placed. He doesn't attack. He's kind of like the Anime Adventures Griffith. He doesn't attack when he's placed, but he doesn't sacrifice any of your units in range with this button. So you press it, you know, the eclipse happens, But after the eclipse, he goes into the his dark form or whatever, with the purplish clothing, and he gets all of his passives. But then once you use the sacrifice or the eclipse ability again, he becomes the Falcon of Light or whatever. He still gets the same passives though, so I'm just going to skip his dark form because there's really nothing important there unless you want a DPS unit. That's not really what he's used for. So the eclipse is about to end here. I think about 10 more seconds. Okay, yep, see, Falcon of Darkness. He is level 1, just to say again, so he's not going to have the best DPS. 2.7k. Circle AoE. But we can pop it again, and then once we wait another like 50-ish seconds, he will turn into the light form of Griffith, and I'll read his passives and whatnot because he is really good. His cosmetic is fire, by the way. I'm so happy I got Griffith shiny. I do like. I don't know if I like Guts's shiny cosmetic better or this one, cause I really like the armor. Oh, but Guts. Nah, I think I like Guts's shiny cosmetic more. Alright, the eclipse is about to end, I think. Wow, I think 15 more seconds. Wow. So, alright, here we go, 5 more seconds. I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Griffith, Falcon of Light, same DPS. So, aspect of reality. This unit attacks inflict. This unit's attack inflict repulse. If this unit attacks an enemy on repulse lockout, they deal 30% more damage to that enemy and inflict slow for 30% for 10 seconds. This unit cannot damage enemies spawned in by eye sacrifice and will not be attacked by them. Despicable Evil. For every ally tower branded, so Guts is branded, he will get 5% damage increase and his range will increase by 1%. Ethereal Body. This unit ignores 30% damage reduction. When attacking a slowed enemy, this amount is increased to 50% instead. Commander. Summons in the Immortal to fight for him. The Immortal will do a random attack 1 through 3, upgrade self to max upon arriving, and gain 2% damage per thing sacrificed, up to 100%. Buff. The White Falcon buffs all allies in range by 40%. Debuffs any units that were branded by 20% damage. So Guts, since he was branded, he loses 20%, but the 40% increase is still there, so it evens out to about 20% damage increase. And for every branded ally or enemy spawns in one demon from eye sacrifice every 30 seconds. Demons spawned in this way give 100 yen on death. And then his last passive, Fantasia, lowers the damage reduction of all enemies in range by 20%. Brands applicable ally towers when placed and enemies when spawned. So the Immortal, I think, this is the Immortal. I'm pretty sure. Really good unit, both of them really. That's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This took quite a bit, but I'm really happy I got Monarch, Guts, and Shiny Griffith. This is an amazing update, really good update from AV. I'm glad that they decided to, instead of just dying out like they did beforehand, instead they decided to change things. Because from the Attack on Titan update to this, it's almost like a completely different game. But that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This took a lot of time and effort. So if you guys could, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.